Good evening, everybody. Thank you for your attending the Abhidhamma class today. Today lecture is object condition, part 2. Today is the 27 May 2016. So we continue to study about the object condition, part 2. So before studying the Abhidhamma lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, saying Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So we learn about the object condition. So how many objects? There are 6 kinds of objects. Visible object, Rupayatana in Pali, and sound, Sadayatana, and then smell, Khandayatana, and taste, Rasayatana, and tangible object, Pottabhayatana, and then Dhamma object. So there are 6 kinds of objects. For all living beings, who has a mind and manifests, we always need the respective object to appear, and different kind of mind within us. If we are still alive, our mind continues working with the object. Because of the condition, object condition, mind appear. So mind and object is very closely in relationship. So that's why the Buddha point out the 24 universal conditional relation. Among them, the object condition is the second one. So today we continue. Last week, first part 1. We explain about the number 1 object condition, visible object. We stay learning about the visible object. So, if the visible object imprint on our eye sensitivity, the mind, eye consciousness appear, but not only eye consciousness. In detail, according to the mental procedure, one after another, many different kind of mind. They have a different function to perform. To see something, they perform their individual function. Yeah. So when the object, visible object, impinge on the eye sensitivity, first, we think just only visible object impinge on the eye sensitivity, not only eye sensitivity, but also mind-do. Huh? Eye sensitivity meaning is a I-do. We call I-do because of the visible object go in and out. So in the house or any kind of building, if we would like to enter into the building or going outside the building, we need door. So like this. So that's why eye sensitivity we call I-do. Yeah. So visible object impinge enter into the I-do. Not just only I-do, mind-do as well. Mind-do as well. Because of the subconsciousness, we call subconsciousness or light containing consciousness continue always, even though when we are in the, in active condition, for example, we are in the deep sleep, the subconsciousness or light containing consciousness continue, bhavaṅga in Pali, not to corrupt our life. So we call this is we call mind-do. They are called as a mind-do. So to-do, the visible object impinge on the I-do, into the I-do, but also in the mind-do as well. So but the mind-do we call the light containing consciousness has little bit continue, not just stop when the visible object impinge in the eye sensitivity I-do. Just one moment of the light containing consciousness, and after that vibration, light containing consciousness, and then stop. Bhavaṅgupaccheda. Bhavaṅgupaccheda meaning stop. After that, we starting the embodying the visible object. So, five-do abiding consciousness, pañca-dvārāvajjana appear. After that, the eye consciousness appear. So there arises seeing consciousness or eye consciousness. We call this is the same. Seeing consciousness or eye consciousness, we call in Pali is a cakkhu-viññaṇa. So cakkhu-viññaṇa follow successively by the sense-object receiver, sampaṭicchana. So eye consciousness, seeing consciousness, just seeing. At the time, we don't know about the visible object, just seeing. And then eye consciousness disappear, following successively as a sense-object receiver, receiving consciousness we call, receiving consciousness, sampaṭicchana. After that, receiving consciousness disappear, and then the sense-object-investigator or santīraṇa, or we see in the investigating consciousness appear. So investigating consciousness has a function just only to investigate the visible object, visible data, or which one, just only investigate. After performing its function, disappear. And then determining consciousness, sense object determiner, vuṭṭhabbana, we call determining consciousness appear. So determining consciousness perform its function as a determination, make a determination to determine. So the same process took place. Same process means five-do abiding consciousness, eye consciousness, and then receiving consciousness, and then investigating consciousness, and then determinating consciousness. So same process took place. When we hearing the sound, when we smelling the taste, when we are touching, tasting, when we are touching, same process. But the difference is eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, tongue consciousness, body consciousness, only different. Because eye consciousness just awareness, the visible object, not sound, not smell, and so on. In the same way, ear consciousness also can accept the sound only, not the other object. Yeah. So the same process is body consciousness, receiving consciousness, investigating consciousness, determining consciousness. They are the same in 5 doors. In 5 doors, yeah. So same process took place when sound, smell, taste, touch, not on our ear do, nose do, tongue do, body do, respectively. Yeah. So these sense consciousness meaning is eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, tongue consciousness, and body consciousness. It's at the pañca-dvārāvajjana and vuṭṭhabbana. Pañca-dvārāvajjana, 5 door body consciousness, and vuṭṭhabbana, determining consciousness, they are not included. Only ear consciousness, eye consciousness, ear consciousness, tongue consciousness, nose consciousness, tongue consciousness, body consciousness, 5. 6 consciousness are linked to our past karma. Yeah, very, yeah, because every day when we see, when we hear, it's a very link, is our past karma. Yeah. So that's when sometimes we see good visible objects, sometimes we see, undesirable object, and desirable objects. We have no choice. Yeah, sometimes we see desirable object, sometimes we see undesirable object, isn't it? Because of the past karma. Yeah. So pañca-dvārāvajjana and then vuṭṭhabbana is not linked, not linked to our past karma. Because pañca-dvārāvajjana is kriya-citta, isn't it? Kriya-citta is a no, just only perform the function, no effect. Yeah, no result. Yeah, so they are not linked to our past karma. Our past karma is just only in the when we see, when we hear, when we smell, when we taste, when we touch. Yeah. Very good karma in our past life. Mostly we see desirable object, we hear desirable object. Yeah. All over the world, you see many different places, many different people have different sense, isn't it? Some place they survive on very difficult condition. Yeah, the shelter is not good condition. They eat food is not yeah, not nutrition food, like this. So because of different karma, they get the different object. Yeah. Desirable object and desirable object. Yeah. So we need to understand like this. Past karma is very powerful. Past karma. So karma. So that's why the Buddha point out the karma is very powerful to distinguish the people, poor and rich. Yeah, I already explained the root condition. Short life and long life because of karma. Yeah. Yeah. At the time, in this life, we have no choice. No choice because already we performed in the past life. So karma generate a different kind of, many different kind of things we accept in this very life. We have to accept them in this very life. Yeah. Okay, so we need to understand like this, and then, as a result of good karma, now we experience the desirable sense objects, isn't it? Very beautiful, visible objects, sweet sound, and a good smell, and very best taste, and then touching on this very convenient sofa, sitting on the sofa, yeah. But some people, they don't have, just lying on the rock. No sofas, yeah. So different, yeah. Because of that, past karma. So as a result of good karma, we experience desirable sense object. As a result of bad karma, oppositely, we get the result of the bad karma is undesirable sense object. Yeah. So through these sense object, consciousness, sense consciousness is eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, body consciousness, tongue consciousness. At the present moment, at the present moment is very short, very short. So at the present moment, in the passive manner, not active. The eye consciousness is not active. Because the eye consciousness is a resident mind. Isn't it? Resident mind. Vipaka-citta in Pali we call. So resident mind is not active mind. Passive mind. The kusala, citta, wholesome mind, very active. To perform the good thing, good karma, to accumulate the good karma. And then akusala citta and wholesome mind, is very active to perform the bad karma. Yeah. So active mind is, we call active mind kusala and akusala, wholesome mind and unwholesome mind. The passive mind is a vipaka, resident mind. So eye consciousness is to resident, only resident mind, not kusala, not akusala. Yeah. So resident mind meaning is so at the present moment in the passive manner, without any wholesome or unwholesome, kusala or akusala, at that moment, when we see, just seeing moment, not the whole process of the seeing. Yeah, just only moment of the seeing. The meaning is the moment of the eye consciousness. Yeah. So at the time we in our mind, there's no kusala and no akusala, wholesome or unwholesome. Nothing. Yeah. So that's why the mind associated with the feeling is just only not somanasa, not pleasant feeling and unpleasant feeling as well. Just only neutral feeling. Yeah. Upekha, neutral feeling. Yeah. So we need to understand like this. Yeah. And then after that, determining consciousness. After determining consciousness, we already we accept the visible object, and then we make the investigate, and then we make the determination, and this is a desirable, this is a good, this is undesirable, this is a bad. So make the decision. So after that, in our mind, very actively respond according to the object, visible object. Yeah. So mind make the determination that we call as a yoniso manasikara, wide attention. With wide attention, the following mind is a wholesome mind, 7 times, very actively, 7 times. We call javana, javana chitta. Javana chitta is a very dynamic mind, quickly 7 times. Again and again, same type, 7 times, kusala, wholesome mind, or akusala, and wholesome mind. So fully active consciousness, we call it is a javana chitta, fully active, fully active, and they generate, a lot of kamma to give the result in our future life. So this is actually what we call thought. In our daily life, we say thinking. Thinking or thought. But involving wholesome or unwholesome, reacting according to the desirable visible object or undesirable visible object, with the wide attention, yoniso manasikara, or with the unwide attention, ayoniso manasikara. So kusala, akusala, and happy, somnasa, happy or unhappy, dominasa, it's depend on the our attention, wide attention or unwide attention. So determination mind made the determine widely or unwisely, wisely or unwisely. Response, reaction is different, totally different. Same object, same visible object, but at the determination consciousness make a different. The following javana chitta, wholesome or unwholesome. So we need to understand that. Sometimes we may be neutral feeling. Kusala, akusala is, the kusala is a wholesome mind, is a pleasant feeling, somanasa, or neutral feeling. But the akusala is, somanasa or dominasa, and happy. So the object, visible object is a visible object, but our mind, it totally depends on our mind. So the reaction is different, is because of our mind. How we determine, wisely or unwisely. Determine wisely, the reaction is good reaction with the wholesome consciousness. But we determine unwisely, the same visible object, but we determine unwisely the following mind is unwholesome mind. Yeah. But we need to understand the object is a little bit, the effect on our mind is sometimes, if you offer something, the offering, for example, food. Sometimes food is good, sometimes food taste is not good. So the visible object also important. Yeah. So preparation, food preparation is not very beautiful color or something like this. The feeling is a little bit different. So offering same kind of food, but the preparation very clean and very make the beautiful to see. And so different kusala. Kusala is a kusala wholesome mind when you offer the same food, but the visible object also affect on the yeah, and also visible objects are important. I already explained in the root condition. In the root condition, two persons, they have the same ability to do something, but one person is a very beautiful appearance, one person has an ugly appearance. So the company, offer the job, both of them, just only to choose only one. So the beautiful person has chosen, isn't it? Because of the visible objects, made the different. Yeah. So yeah. So that's when the Buddha point out the object condition is effect on our mind. Okay. So the full consciousness is very powerful enough to leave the behind its associated mental energy. Because 7 times, the jhana, chitta, 7 times. So 7 times, 7 seeds, 7 seeds leave behind in the mental energy. We cannot see where it is. We cannot see it. We cannot search where it is. But stay in our, the flesh of our mind. The continuity of our mind, yeah. Like in the tree, before, growing the flower or before giving the fruit, but we can see the flower and the fruit in the tree. Just only the time to bloom the flower. Yeah. We cannot search in the root, in the stem, in the branch, the flower, where it is. But according to the weather, and then the required condition is fulfilled, the bloom, the flower bloom from the tree, isn't it? So like this, our kamma, powerful jhana, chitta, generate the powerful kamma. The powerful kamma is leave behind the matter energy. Yeah, in our matter energy. Yeah. So we call in Pali is the viññaṇa sati. Viññaṇa sati. Viññaṇa is a matter. Sati is the energy. Yeah, viññaṇa sati. Matter energy. In the dormant form. In the dormant form means we cannot see where it is. So it is a two kind. 5 things to jhāvana, pañca-dvārāvajjana and mind-jhāvana, mano-dvārāvajjana. Yeah. Two kind of jhāvana, pañca-dvārāvajjana. Pañca-dvārāvajjana means a 5 do. In the eye do, ear do, nose do, tongue do, body do. 5 do. In 5 do, there's a jhāvana, kusala or akusala, wholesome or unwholesome mind. In 5 things do, we call pañca-dvārāvajjana. And also in the mind do as well, when we thinking something with the mind do, in the mind do, so mind do, jhāvana, mano-dvārāvajjana. Yeah, when we practice meditation, it's a mano-dvārāvajjana in the mind do. Just we practice meditation is in the mind do. So jhāvana is a mano-dvārāvajjana. So 5 things to jhāvana take place immediately after the vuṭṭhabbana. Vuṭṭhabbana means a determining consciousness. Vuṭṭhabbana. So determining, after determining consciousness, the 5 things to abiding, 5 things to consciousness, jhāvana, dynamic consciousness, appear. Yeah. So in 5 things to a mind is mental process is different, isn't it? We already learned. Mental process is different. In 5 things to always 5 things to dynamic consciousness followed by the vuṭṭhabbana, determining consciousness. After determining consciousness, they follow. But in mind, no, not like this. Mind is just only no need determination. No need determination. Yeah. Just mano-dvārāvajjana. After that, abiding mind abiding consciousness. After mind abiding consciousness, directly jhāvana, kusala or akusala. Yeah. So it's the difference is. So we need to understand like this. So the objects stay, visible objects like stay continuous because of the visible object is a matter. So life of matter is longer than the life of the mind, 17 times. So visible objects continue. Yeah. So 5 things to jhāvana always take place immediately after determining consciousness. So mind or jhāvana thought arises when any kind of the sense-object. So mind can accept any kind of the sense-object, not only visible object, but also the sound, smell, taste, tangible object, and dhamma object. All kind of. There are 6 kind of object. So all kind of object can accept by mind. Yeah. So mind jhāvana, mind dynamic consciousness arises when any kind of sense object, including general object or the object of the mind, dhamma, Dhammaramana, we call object of mind is we call in Pali is a Dhammaramana. Dhammaramana is altogether 9. We explained in the previous lecture, part 1. Yeah, come through the mind. Mind meaning is a subconsciousness or light-containing consciousness. Bhavaṅga-calana. Yeah, and jhana of the either kind, 5 sense to jhana or mind to jhana, whatever. Repeat 6 or 7 times. Sometimes 6, sometimes 7. 7 is generally 7. Yeah, sometimes 6. Sometimes 5. Sometimes so different, but generally 7. Succeed by 2 movements by moment of the registering consciousness, bhavaṅga-calana. Yeah, so at that time, the visible object, sense objects, visible objects, the lifespan is finished. Yeah, lifespan of the visible object finished. So, if the sense object is obviously enough to draw full attention, full attention means atīta-bhavaṅga. Yeah. Atīta-bhavaṅga, I explain the process of mind. Atīta-bhavaṅga is the object is very powerful to strike, to impinge, yeah, in the door. Yeah. So the process is like this. So the thought process or dynamic consciousness are classified into the 55 kind of the mind as follows. Yeah, we need to understand a little bit in detail. Your thought, dynamic consciousness, generally we say wholesome mind and unwholesome mind. But in detail, it's a 55 kind of mind. So first is an unwholesome mind. Unwholesome mind is 8 greed-rooted consciousness, isn't it? Akusala-cheda, lobha-mula-cheda. 8 greed-rooted consciousness, thought. So that motivates such unwholesome deed at the time. The stealing, and sexual misconduct, and abusing, drink, and drug. So many kind of the unwholesome deed. Somebody perform unwholesome deed with the 8 greed-rooted consciousness. So this is a dynamic consciousness, unwholesome dynamic consciousness. So we need to understand like this. But sometimes not greed-rooted consciousness, sometimes 2 hate-rooted consciousness. Dosa-mula-cheda, dosa-mula thought and hate-rooted thought motivate such unwholesome deed as killing, and then tormenting, hunting, and then speaking ill of the other, insulting or backbiting words, many, yeah, with the anger, So this also unwholesome dynamic consciousness, we call unwholesome dynamic consciousness. 7 times, 7 times hate-rooted consciousness, 7 times, or greed-rooted consciousness, 7 times. Yeah. So at that time, during the 7 times, each moment generate each kamma. Yeah. So you can imagine 7 times just only we say 7 times, but actually it's many. Because just a wink of the eye, the mind billion appear and disappear. Billion appear and disappear. So 7 times, we cannot count how many mind appear and disappear. Just we see 7 times, yeah. But actually it's many times. When we perform the action, killing, for example, killing the ant. Killing the ant is a very easy, if you crush the ant, or if you press the ant, but during the moment, the action of that with anger, isn't it? Killing is anger. So at the moment, many anger-rooted consciousness, hate-rooted consciousness appear and disappear. The process of mind is we mentioned 7 times, but one moment, many billion of mind appear and disappear. So you can imagine many. One kind of action, killing action, any kind of karma behind in our mental energy to keep the result in future. Yeah. So that's why very important when we perform the Hosan or Hosan. Very dangerous, because we can get the result from it in the future. So yeah, so 2 kind of hate-rooted consciousness, and then 2 delusion-rooted consciousness, dynamic consciousness, also give rise to all mindless action. All mindless action meaning including gossiping and daydream and restless mind and wandering thought. So at the time, so delusion-rooted consciousness. Yeah, even though the practice meditation sometimes, mind, thinking, wandering a lot and thinking, like a daydreaming. Yeah, so very difficult to train the mind. The most difficult thing is to train our mind. Yeah, so that's why we need to practice meditation. Without meditation, we cannot train our mind. Yeah. So that's why we need to practice meditation in our daily life. Yeah. Regularly, we need to practice. Yeah. So delusion-rooted consciousness and give the result when we reborn in somewhere as a human being or whatever, whoever. We are very low intelligent. Yeah, because of the delusion and wisdom is the opposite. Yeah, if there's delusion, no wisdom. There's wisdom, no delusion. Yeah. And then another kind of the consciousness, dynamic consciousness, a smile producing consciousness. Yeah. So Hatsi Supara in Pali. These smiling is just only belong to an Arahant and Buddha. Yeah. Not for general person. For us, we smile, but not with this smile. Yeah, no Hasitupara. Sometimes we smile with the, Loba Mula Chitta, no Dosa Mula Chitta. Dosa Mula is no smile because of very angry. Yeah. Sometimes we smile with the Loba Mula, great rooted consciousness. Sometimes we smile with the Kusala wholesome consciousness. Yeah. This smile producing consciousness for Arahant and Buddha, one this mind. And then 16 kind of the wholesome thought, wholesome consciousness. It's 8 great wholesome, 8 great functional. Kiriya. Kusala, Mahakusala, and Mahakiriya. Yeah. Altogether 16. 16 kind of the wholesome thought is appear as a dynamic consciousness. Yeah. So these dynamic consciousness motivate such a good deed. Good deed means a generosity, giving something to the other, offering to the poor, offering to the Sangha, offering to the Buddha, offering to the who are, who are in the very poor have, so give them medicine, whatever. So giving charity, any kind of charity, generosity, when we perform with these wholesome thoughts. Yeah. But functional mind is for only Arhat and Buddha, not for us. And then morality, observe the morality, 5 precepts, and observe the to abstain from killing any living being, and observe to abstain from the stealing, or so any kind of the morality. So when we perform, we with these dynamic consciousness. And the volunteer work in the monastery or anywhere. You give the volunteer work. Yeah. So this is also wholesome dynamic consciousness, with wholesome dynamic consciousness. And the cultivation of mind. Cultivation of mind is a practice meditation. Practice meditation, 2 kind of meditation. Concentrate to get the concentration, samatha, and vipassana to get the wisdom. Yeah. Any kind we call cultivation of mind. Also, when we practice meditation with these wholesome dynamic consciousness. Yeah. Okay. And then 18 Jhanic thought. Jhanic thought is the fine material, rupavachara, cheda, and arupavachara cheda. So they associate with highly developed concentration or jhana fetters. So they are some kind of the 5 matter sphere, material sphere consciousness, and then the 5 are wholesome and the 5 are functional. So altogether 10. And then 8 in material sphere consciousness, arupavachara cheta. There are 4 are wholesome and 4 are functional, altogether 8. So when we practice concentration meditation with these mind, with these dynamic consciousness. Yeah. So objects, maybe when we see the visible objects, the this of the art, the kasina, Patawi kasina, yeah, maybe, yeah. So the other different kind of the visible object, maybe, but visible object, has a power to give the, to appear the 18 kind of the dynamic consciousness. Yeah. So we need to understand like this. And then 8 supramundane consciousness. 8 supramundane consciousness is a 4-part bhavaṅga-calana and 4 fruition phala-calana. Yeah, altogether 8. So they are associated with the highly developed insight knowledge or wisdom, insight wisdom, or 8-fold noble path. Yeah. So at the time, the mind clear, mind is clear from the mental defilement. Yeah. So when we practice meditation, after we attain the enough mental power, yeah, we get the very highly developed knowledge or wisdom. We can remove the mental defilement, at least wrong view and doubt. Yeah, vuṭṭhabbana. Yeah, yeah. So this 8 kind of supramundane dynamic consciousness appear because of the meditation object, isn't it? Meditation objects may be visible object or maybe any kind, not only visible object. Any kind of 6 kind of the object, maybe sound, maybe smell, maybe taste, maybe tangible object, maybe Dhamma object. Yeah. We don't know. When we practice meditation, whatever comes to us, we need to focus on that, isn't it? So maybe visible object come to us, maybe sound. At the time we focus on that, and we have enough mental power. We understand, fully understand with highly developed wisdom about the visible object or sound or smell or whatever, any kind of the object. Yeah. Okay. So at the time, the 8 supramundane dynamic consciousness appear. Yeah. Because of these kind of object. Yeah. So at the Buddha time, the many the noble person, they have the different kind of object when they practice meditation. Yeah, they attain the supramundane dynamic consciousness. Yeah, yeah. The Buddha time, very 7-year age. The Samanera novice, he's a very intelligent person. Yeah. When he going Armstrong with his teacher had, and he follow from the teacher. So at the before go reaching the village, in the forest, he saw the farmer ditching the channel to get the water to the plowing place, to the fan. They want to get the water for their fan. So the farmer making the channel to make them channel to get the water. So the Samanera asked his teacher, so what are they doing? So his teacher, they want the water to carry the water to their fan to plant something. So the Tamnira thinking, oh, is there's water is alive? Water is alive or not? So the teacher replied, oh, water is only matter. So there's no, water is not alive. So the teacher replied, so Tamnira, he deeply thinking, oh, even though there's no life, water is not alive, but we can carry the water, whatever we need. So I need to practice my mind. Yeah, because of I'm alive. So yeah, even though the matter, water can carry whatever you want, so your mind need to train your mind to whatever you want to go the ultimate truth, the real peace, to get the real peace. So Tamnira thinking like this. Yeah. You can imagine. So seeing the visible object saying, everybody saw the farmer carrying the water into the fan with the channel. But, nobody thinking like this. So Tamnira is thinking like this. And the other things, and he make a question a lot to his teacher. And explain like this. So finally, he made the determination. So please go on to Ghost Amsterdam, but I go back to my temple to practice some meditation, to train my mind. Yeah, to put I want to in the real peace. Yeah, so. Yeah, he practiced in the temple. He practiced meditation, So I would like to point out is visible objects the same, but thinking deeply with a highly wisdom, very important. Yeah, very important. So he became arahant, only 7 year old, Samnira. Destroy all matter defilements, and he became an arahant. Yeah. So the object is important. The condition, object condition is also important. Okay. So just only we seeing process is just only we explain, but after seeing process, just in Mindu, purely Mindu, many kind of the matter process appear. So I already explained in the process of mind in the previous lecture. So for example, we see the rose, and then after that we the visible object, the rose, is disappear because of the just only lifespan is 70 times of mind, isn't it? After that disappear, but in our mind accept with the perception. So in our mind reappear. This is just thinking, no real rose. Imaginary, imaginary past visible objects, atīta-bhavaṅga. We call atīta-bhavaṅga. Yeah, atīta means a past. Yeah, so sanya is keep the memory in our mind, yeah, at the time. So because of sanya, the imaginary past visible object appear in our mind again. After seeing process, yeah, automatically appear. Yeah, but this is a not real visible object. It's imaginary. Yeah. Anyway, because of the real visible object, the imaginary past visible object appear in our mind. Because of perception, sanya keep memory. Yeah. So many kind of the matter energies also here appear. So vibrational and light containing consciousness, and then arrest light containing consciousness and mind abiding consciousness. So mind after mind abiding consciousness 7 times. 7 times of the dynamic consciousness appear because of mind. This is in mind, not 5, 6 to me. So these also they are also maybe wholesome dynamic consciousness, maybe unwholesome, because it depends on the mind abiding consciousness. Yeah, mind abiding consciousness, wisely or unwisely, we kusala or akusala, wholesome or unwholesome appear. After that, two kind of registering. Here 2 kind of registers. Sorry, not 7. These 2 are the registering consciousness, and then after that, the light containing consciousness continue. Yeah. So this is a recalling process by mind. By mind taking the imaginary past visible object, not real visible object. But these imaginary past visible objects appear in our mind because of the real visible object, yeah, took by the sanya, perception. Yeah. At that time, we don't know about the color and we don't know the name. So another kind of the process appear here. Another kind of appear is here we also appear in our mind, the imaginary object also. This is an imaginary, not just only imaginary object. At that time, we know the shape, color, yeah, and the name, yeah. So concept, so naming process, we call naming process, also appear in mind, reappear again in mind. So at that time, the processing, vibrational light containing consciousness, arrest light containing consciousness, and mind abiding consciousness, and then 7 kind of the mind, and dynamic consciousness. So during these dynamic consciousness, we fully awareness we have. Fully awareness meaning is that we know at the time, we know the name of the rose, we know the color of the rose, yeah. But actually, many process. We need to understand something, that's some visible object, not just like see him, but very, very fast. Mind very fast. So that's why just like seeing, we know the name of the rose, then the color of the rose, isn't it? Yeah. But the process many. Anyway, I would like to explain today is the object. The objects, because of the object, many kind of our mind appear. Many process. Eye consciousness process, and then recalling process, and then naming process. Many kind of process. In those process, many different kind of mind appear, disappear, appear, disappear, appear, disappear, because of the power of object condition. Without the power of object condition, without the object condition, these process of mind, these different kind of the consciousness cannot arise. Yeah. We need to understand like this. Okay? So I explained in the process of mind in the previous lecture. So you need to, if you want, you need to listen the process of mind lecture. Yeah. Okay. So the meaning, the process, another kind. So the meaning is a nama pañca-di. We know that this rose is a kind of the rose. I don't know the name, the kind of the rose. Yeah. So many different minor process arises within us because of the object. Visible object, here visible object is rose. Yeah. Okay. So to elucidate the nature of any ultimate reality means matter or mind or manifest, whatever. Any ultimate reality, there's a nature. So to understand clearly the nature of any kind of ultimate reality, we need to define the four devices, four kind of defining devices. Yeah, when we practice meditation, is the aim is to understand this one. So, what are they? Number one is the characteristic. We call in Pali is the lakkhana. Yeah, lakkhana is a characteristic. Every ultimate reality, there's a different characteristic they have. Yeah, so the people, different people have the different characteristic, isn't it? In the same way, every reality, ultimate reality, has a different characteristic. So lakkhana, we call it lakkhana. Characteristic meaning is a salient quality of the phenomenon. The most important quality of the phenomenon. Yeah, to distinguish from the other. Yeah. So each kind of the ultimate reality, they have a different characteristic. So when we practice meditation, just focus on the breathing in and out. We focus on the point, touching the air. This is a tangible object, isn't it? But tangible object is just tangible object. There's a characteristic of the tangible object. Yeah. So when we focus on the touching point, air touching in and out, focus on that. So practice many times, in our mind, the characteristic of the tangible object appear, automatically appear. And we accept all tangible objects, this one. Not mine. Not mine. Not I. Not atta. No self. Yeah. Before understanding this one, when we practice meditation for example, for 1 hour, just painful feeling here. Oh, I'm suffering, painful feelings, something like this. Just painful feeling is just tangible object. If you understand the tangible object, oh, I have no painful feeling. Understand. But if you don't understand the tangible object, I pain like this, and later you will be angry. Why the painful feeling appear in my body? So that's a lot of minor defilement arises within us. Yeah, the problem is, But if we understand the nature, the characteristic of the tangible object, so mind disappear. The reality isn't the characteristic or tangible object only. Yeah. So we need to understand characteristic of the phenomena or any kind of ultimate reality. So we making the note is a C. C mean later we short form is a C, meaning is a characteristic. C mean characteristic. Later we made the short note C. C mean characteristic. And then the second one is function. We call in the Pali is rasa. Rasa. So rasa is a rasa ayadana. Rasa is a taste, but rasa is many different meaning. Here rasa is a function. Yeah. So any kind of the ultimate reality, they have their different function. They perform different function, not the same. They perform different function. Yeah, they have the individual function to perform. Kicha is a text. Yeah, kicha is a text. Yeah. So the rasa is a function. So functions, there's a two kind of function. Kicha rasa. This is a performance of the concrete taste. Yeah, the performance of the function. Yeah. Sometimes we, in our mind, appear when we focus on the meditation object, the ultimate reality show us the kicha rasa, the performance of the taste, or sometimes achievement of the goal, sampaṭi rasa. Sampaṭi meaning is an achievement of the goal. This is the kind of the function, yeah. Sampaṭi rasa. So different, some ultimate realities appear as a kicha rasa, the performance as a performer, functional performer. Some ultimate reality show us the sampaṭi rasa, achievement of the goal of the function.
More bigger.
Yeah. More bigger is a little bit different. Kicha rasa and sampaṭi rasa is kicha rasa is just only performance, showing the performance, purely function. But achievement meaning is result. Result meaning is a result, Function or result? Examples. When we observe the morality, sila. Sila has two different functions, cakkha rasa and sampaṭi rasa. Cakkha rasa is if we observe the morality, the performance is we never killing and cheating and then telling lie, isn't it? This is a performance. Upstream from the killing, upstream from the stealing, upstream from the telling lie, isn't it? This is the cakkha rasa. The cakkha taste is upstream from unwholesome deed, upstream from the bad deed. Bad deed is killing. Killing is a deed, bad deed. Killing, stealing, and telling lie, isn't it? This is the cakkha rasa of the morality, sila. But the other one, the sila has sampaṭi rasa. Sampaṭi rasa is we, we are free from the we call the what we call dosila. Dosila is we are free from the what we say, in Pali is free from, if you killing, if you stealing, the other person blame you, isn't it? And blame you, and in future you will get the result. Yeah, this one is a sampaṭi rasa. Understand? Yeah, so sometimes they're different, a little bit different function. Yeah. But not all. Some ultimate reality only one, cakkha rasa or sampaṭi rasa. Some ultimate reality both. Yeah, cakkha rasa and sampaṭi rasa. We can mention. Yeah. And then number 3 is manifestation. Manifestation meaning in Pali is a vuṭṭhabbana. Vuṭṭhabbana. Vuṭṭhabbana means the way it presents itself within experience. Yeah. When we practice meditation, we experience. Yeah. We experience that kind. So experience, some kind of experience we attain when we practice meditation. Any kind of the meditation object. When we focus on the meditation object, we have some experience from that meditation object, isn't it? So this one we call vuṭṭhabbana. Yeah. Vuṭṭhabbana means experience in our mind of that. Vuṭṭha is a pati. Vuṭṭha is a pati. Upathana means come together. Pati means closely come together. Closely experience the meditation object. The meaning is. So this one also two kind. Two kind is a mood or the manifestation. the mood of the manifestation, the upaṭṭhāna-kāra pañca-dvārāvajjana. Yeah, upaṭṭhāna-kāra. Yeah, upat, it's close. The other one is the mood of effort. Effort is a phala. Phala. Yeah, fruition. Phala, effort. Result. Yeah, phala pañca-dvārāvajjana. Yeah. Sometimes we experience is just the way the meditation object show us. Sometimes the result of the meditation object. Yeah. The result means yeah, later it will be clear more and more. I give the one by one example. Yeah. So any kind of the ultimate reality when we experience, they always show us their mood. Yeah. Their mood sometimes very closely appear in our mind, that's so directly experience. But the other mood is not directly the result of the ultimate reality. Yeah. So this one is a phala pañca-dvārāvajjana. Phala pañca-dvārāvajjana. So we made the short note is M because of manifestation. M. Manifestation. M meaning is a manifestation. C meaning is a characteristic. F meaning is a function. And M is a manifestation. Yeah, manifestation means the appear in our mind. Just our own experience. Yeah, we accept the ultimate reality. And then number 4 is proximate cause. Proximate means close. The cause is a very close cause and a very far cause. So there are two kinds of cause. But here is a proximate cause. Proximate cause, very close cause. Yeah, so in Pali it's a vuṭṭhabbana. The proximate cause or principal condition upon which is depend. The ultimate reality show us the cause. Because of the ultimate reality appear because of the cause. There's a cause, the proximate cause. So we understand like this. So if you understand like this, we have a lot of doubt before practice meditation because of the, something happened. We think before meditation, we think this is just appear. There's no cause. We think like this. Yeah, we think like this. But after practice meditation, we understand everything has a proximate cause and many causes to appear. Yeah. So today we explain about the object condition. The object condition is a cause, the proximate cause to appear many different kind of the mental process and many different kind of the mind to arise. Yeah. So we need to understand, if you focus on the ultimate reality with the inside meditation, so sometimes we see the proximate cause. The more we see the proximate cause, we understand the cause and effect clearly. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I want to do is so the proximate cause that we made the short note is P. Huh? P. So for short note, C is a characteristic, F is a function, M is a manifestation, and P is a proximate cause. Okay. So here we study about the visible object. So visible object, rupa-yatana in Pali, visible object is matter, isn't it? Matter is one kind of ultimate reality, isn't it? Yeah. To understand the visible object, we need these four kinds. See, characteristic. To understand the characteristic of visible object, to understand the function of visible object, to understand the manifestation of the visible object, to understand the proximate cause of the visible object. Yeah. So seeing, when we practice inside meditation, we practice seeing. We practice like this, isn't it? But not just only seeing. So seeing, when we practice, we need to understand among them, one of them. One of them. Maybe characteristic, maybe function, maybe manifestation, maybe proximate cause. Maybe four, maybe one of them. Okay, so what is the characteristic of visible object? The visible object, characteristic of visible object, impinging on the eye, transparent element. Transparent element meaning is eye sensitivity. Yeah. Its characteristics. Yeah. So sometimes, when we practice meditation, inside meditation, sometimes the visible object coming to our eye sensitivity, very, very clearly. Yeah, this always impinge the eye sensitivity. This is a characteristic of the visible object. Yeah, and then function. The function of the visible object is to be the object of eye consciousness. The function is the object of the eye consciousness, not the object of the ear consciousness. Only the eye consciousness. Yeah. So this is a function of the visible object, ultimate reality. Not only eye consciousness, but also manifestos also. Manifestos, seven kind of manifestos, isn't it? Yeah. And then the manifestation is the result of the result, meaning is the place. The manifestation, the object, the visible object appear in our eye sensitivity. Eye sensitivity is the place of the visible object. Without eye sensitivity, visible object, nothing can do. Isn't it? Yeah. So when we practice meditation, seeing, so sometimes we understand like, visible objects, the place of the eye sensitivity. The eye sensitivity is the place of the visible object. We understand like this. Yeah. The sound also very clear. Sometimes the clock, tick, 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 tick. Without practice meditation, it doesn't matter. Tick, tick, tick. But when we practice meditation, this sounds click, 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 very clear, isn't it? Click, click, one strike, impinge eye sensitivity. So at the time, yeah, very clear, very clear. So some very small intensity of the sound, loudly, sometimes afraid. Yeah, because of the very, very clear sound. The sound ear sensitivity is the place of the sound. Yeah, we have experience. We have our own experience like this. And then P is a proximate cause. Proximate cause is a four great primary element in its own kalapa. Kalapa is a group. Because the visible object cannot stay itself. Cannot stay itself. Visible object is always depend on the four primary great elements: Pඨavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayu. Yeah. These four great objects anywhere. There's anywhere the great four elements. Even though very small, tiny matter, like the nucleus. Nucleus we cannot see, but there are four kind of great elements: earth element, water element, Pඨavi, Apo, fire element, Tejo, and Vayu, wind element. So the other matters always depend on them. Yeah, always depend on them. So the proximate cause is to appear the visible object. Proximate cause is four great elements. Without four great elements, the visible object cannot show us. Cannot show us. So we need to understand like that. When we practice meditation, yeah, not just practice meditation right away. No, it's not possible. But we practice again and again and again, more and more practice. If we have enough concentration and mindfulness, yeah, we have experience like this. Yeah. Okay, this is a visible object, and then eye transparent element, another one. Eye transparent element meaning is eye sensitivity. We already learned eye sensitivity. So eye sensitivity is the sensitivity or a primary element in its own kalapa. That is ready for the impact of the visible object. This is characteristic. The characteristic is ready for the impact of the visible object. Because eye sensitivity are always eye sensitivity is like the Buddha point out in this sutta. One sutta, the Buddha gave the example, simile. Eye sensitivity look like the snake. visible objects look like the, the rabbit dam. So the snake always want to live in the rabbit dams. Very calm, very, untidy place. I mean, untidy place. Untidy place. The snake. The snake is never ever live on the ground. Very clear ground. The snake always live in the untidy, very complicated, dam there. The rabbit dam there or something like this. The snake to live that place. So like this, our eye sensitivity is like a snake. The visible object. Visible object is just only one color. We don't interested. The multicolor, like the color diff change. The eyes automatically go the visible object, isn't it? So that's why the designer made a different kind of color and many different kind of design. Like your clothes, different color make stripe, isn't it? So the eye automatically to the visible object, kind of visible object. I mean, the visible object is a complicated visible object, is much more attracted to the eye sensitivity. I mean, isn't it? Very, very simple objects, so cannot attract easily to the eye. So that's when the different design, different color, different shade, they make in our daily life. They make so that our eye automatically attract that. So the Buddha. So that's why the Buddha point out our eye sensitivity is like a snake, because the visible objects with untidy. Rabbit dent. So snake always want to live in there. I mean, they're very happy to live there. Yeah, like this. Eye sensitivity always attract to the visible, such kind of visible object. So eye sensitivity is ready for the impact of the visible object, or eye sensitivity, the sensitivity of the primary element originated by the kamma. The kamma is because of the craving to see. Yeah, we have eye sensitivity. There's a cause because of the we like to see something with the eye sensitivity, so we attach to the eye sensitivity. We want to see. We need eye sensitivity, so we try to get it in our past karma. In the past life, we made the kamma to get the eye sensitivity. Yeah. So the characteristics is the sensitivity of the primary element originated by kamma, craving to see. Yeah. This is characteristic, and the function is the function of the eye sensitivity is to pick up to pick up the cognitive process to visible data as object. This function is, no? This function, eye sensitivity always pick up the visible object, isn't it? The snake very happy to the very untidy place to live. The snake always search that kind of place to live. In the same way, eye sensitivity always searching the visible object. Yeah. So there's a to pick up the visible object and to fetch the cognitive process to a visible object. So that is the meaning is to pull the mind to the visible object. The meaning. Eye sensitivity. Pull the mind to the visible object. Yeah. So that's why to see something we need eye sensitivity and visible object. If there's an eye sensitivity of visible object, the eye consciousness arises. So eye consciousness to pull the eye consciousness to the visible object. The function of eye sensitivity is to pull the eye consciousness to the visible object. Yeah. Without the eye sensitivity, we cannot see. So eye sensitivity is the function is to pull the mind. The mind is the eye consciousness to the visible object. Okay. And function, and then after there's manifestation. Manifestation is the footing or foundation or base of the eye consciousness. Yeah, basis or foundation. Foundation of the eye consciousness. Because of the eye consciousness cannot arise without eye sensitivity. Isn't it? So that's why. So the manifestation appear in our mind when practice meditation or eye sensitivity, or it's a kind of the base, kind of the foundation to arise the eye consciousness. Seeing. Yeah. And manifestation. Manifestation meaning some 7 kind of the manifestation associated with it. This is a manifestation. And proximate cause. Proximate cause a primary element. Primary element meaning is a 4 great element. Yeah. Patavi, Abo, Tejo, Vayo. Born of the kamma. Yeah, because of the eye sensitivity is we get it because of kamma. So these primary 4 great primary object element also because of the kamma. To see something, to see something we in the past life we perform the kamma. So that's why we in this very life we get the eye sensitivity. Yeah. So eye sensitivity also depend on the 4 great primary elements, Patavi, Abo, Tejo, Vayo, earth element, water element, fire element, and wind element. So these 4 great elements are the proximate cause to appear the eye sensitivity. Okay, and then next one is the eye consciousness. Yeah. So to understand eye consciousness, there are 4 kinds of characteristic, function, manifestation, and proximate cause. So every day we have the eye consciousness. We see something with eye consciousness. Yeah, to understand eye consciousness characteristic is by being supported by eye and visible object, visible data or visible object. Without eye and visible object, eye consciousness and appear. So eye consciousness characteristic is when we practice meditation. Oh yeah, eye consciousness. Before practice meditation, we think eye consciousness always eye consciousness. Eye consciousness always in our body. We think like this. Stay continuously stay in our body, but actually it's no. Just eye and visible object appear, eye consciousness appear. So we understand like this. Yeah. Before practice meditation, we don't know. We think always eye consciousness, ear consciousness, every kind of consciousness stay in our body. Already stay in our body, we think. But after practice meditation again and again, so we saw the characteristic of eye consciousness. Oh yeah, because of eye and because of visible object, eye consciousness appear and disappear, and then disappear. And then another eye sensitivity, and the visible object appear, another kind of the eye consciousness appear, arises. So we understand like this. So if you have a more concentration, when you see the visible object, you cannot see the clear. You see the spot on the face. If you see somebody face, before practice before get the strong concentration, you see the face. But very strong concentration, if you practice meditation, if you look at the face or the other, you see the spot. You don't see the face like this. Yeah. Because of the eye consciousness appear just only visible object, eye sensitivity, eye consciousness appear. Yeah. So the characteristic of eye consciousness is always supported by eye and visible object and function. The function is only the visible object, except the visible object. Accept means awareness, awareness of the visible object. Yeah. Its awareness is not fully awareness, just awareness. Just awareness of visible object is a function of the eye consciousness. And manifestation is occupation with the visible object. Yeah. So when we practice meditation and seeing, so the eye consciousness occupying the visible object. Yeah. Eye consciousness occupying visible object. Visible object appear, seeing, you know the seeing. So eye consciousness occupying at that time. Without mindfulness and concentration, it's not like this. And then proximate cause is departure of the functional mind element. Departure of the functional mind element. Departure means the disappear of the, because I consciousness, before I consciousness, Fido abiding consciousness appear, isn't it? Fido abiding consciousness, after Fido abiding consciousness, I consciousness appear, isn't it? In the process of mind. So, disappear of the departure of the Fido abiding consciousness is a cause to appear the I consciousness. If still the Fido abiding consciousness, there's no chance to arise the I consciousness. Because in our body, mind is just only one. Yeah. So the Fido abiding consciousness continues, not disappear, so no chance the I consciousness to appear, to rise. So the departure of the functional mind element meaning is the Fido abiding consciousness. Yeah. So departure of the Fido abiding consciousness is the cause to arise the I consciousness. So yeah, when we practice meditation, we also understand the process of mind as well. Oh, one after another. Oh, yeah, that's right. One after another. One after another. So mind is like look like the line of the ant. Then in the line of the ant one and another ant. Yeah, connect. Yeah. Like this. We see like this, yeah, with our meditation mind. So to understand these characteristic function or manifestation or approximate cause, we practice meditation. Yeah. Very deeply. Yeah. Okay. Then I conscious, after I consciousness is receiving consciousness, isn't it? After I consciousness, the receiving consciousness appear. The receiving consciousness is the resident mind element we call resident mind element. So in the Pali, in the Patana Pali, the Buddha called the Mano Dhatu. Mano Dhatu, resident mind element. So the receiving consciousness has a characteristic. The characteristic is a cognizant visible data, visible object. Not only visible object, etc. meaning is a respectively, sound, smell, taste, tangible object as well. The characteristic is accept. The receiving consciousness is a receive. Receive the data, visible data, or sound data, or smell data, or taste data, or tangible data, tangible object. So the characteristic is receive of these five things object. And the function of the receiving consciousness is to receive the object, to receive the object. So the characteristic is cognizing is awareness. The function is to receive. Yeah, we make to understand like this. The function is to receive the object, visible objects, sound, smell, taste, and so on. And then manifestation is at the state of the receiving corresponding to the last mentioned function. So last mentioned function is the receiving consciousness always followed by the receiving consciousness appear after eye consciousness, after ear consciousness, after nose consciousness, after tongue consciousness, after body consciousness, isn't it? In the five sense door. Yeah. So the last mentioned function means for the eye consciousness, for the eye consciousness function is to hear, to see the visible object, isn't it? So the receiving consciousness receive the from the previous eye consciousness or ear consciousness or different the consciousness. So the state of the receiving is a receive from the eye consciousness, receive from the ear consciousness, receive from the nose consciousness, like this. The stage is a little bit different. The condition, they're different. And then the proximate cause. Proximate cause is a departure of the eye consciousness. Yeah, because of the after eye consciousness, the receiving consciousness here. Not only eye consciousness, ear consciousness, so on. Ear consciousness, nose consciousness, tongue consciousness, and body consciousness. Yeah. So they are the departures. The disappear of them. Disappear of five sense to the receiving consciousness appear. Okay, and then investigating consciousness. Investigating consciousness, there are two forms. The investigating consciousness associated with the bliss and associated with the equanimity. Bliss means pleasure. Yeah. Associated with the pleasure feeling, associated with the equanimity, the nature feeling. So resident mind consciousness element without root cause with the function of the investigating. Investigation consciousness, in Pali is a santīraṇa. So santīraṇa is two kinds, somanassa and upekkha. Yeah. Somanassa, one investigate with for desirable object. For desirable object, investigating consciousness has a feeling, is a pleasure feeling, and desirable object is a neutral feeling. Yeah. So two. So the characteristic of the investigating consciousness is a cognizing of the six kind of object. Yeah, six kind of object is much more because of the investigating is not only visual object, but also sound, smell, taste, tangible object, and various kind of Dhamma object. Investigate. So six kind of the object, and The function is the investigating function. It's obvious to understand. The function so that's why we give the name of the mind is investigating consciousness, because its function is an investigation function. Yeah, and then manifestation is like the previous one, as the stage of the investigating corresponding to that the last mentioned function. Last mentioned function means a different function. Eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. And then the proximate cause. Proximate cause is the heart base. The heart base is a proximate cause, because the investigating consciousness totally depends on the heart base. Without heart base, it cannot appear. Heart base is the proximate cause to appear the investigating consciousness. And determining consciousness. So determining consciousness is very important, because the dynamic consciousness follow it, and the wholesome and unwholesome appear in our body and mind. So the determining consciousness, functional mind consciousness element, kiriya citta, accompanied by equanimity or neutral feeling without root cause. So what is the characteristic of determining consciousness? So determining consciousness, cognizing visible data. Yeah. Cognizing visible data is the characteristic. So the characteristics of the previous mind, investigating mind, and determining mind. Say. Cognizing the visible data. Not just only visible data, but also the sound, smell, taste, and 5 senses. And the function is to determine. Yeah, the function is a determinative, because we made the name because of function. Function is to determine, and the manifestation is the same as the stage of the determining corresponding to that last mentioned function. Same. And proximate cause. Proximate cause is a departure of the one among the kind of the resident mind consciousness element without root cause. That means determining consciousness followed by the investigating consciousness, isn't it? Santīraṇa, citta. So santīraṇa, citta disappear, determining consciousness arise. Yeah. In the process of mind. You need to focus on the process of mind. Process of mind. Determining consciousness to arise, determining consciousness. The previous one, investigating consciousness, should be disappear. Okay, and then dynamic consciousness. Dynamic consciousness, wholesome dynamic consciousness. So wholesome dynamic consciousness characteristic is a faultless or happy result. The characteristic, yeah, the wholesome, wholesome is faultless, no faults, no. And then the function is a destruction of the immorality. Yeah. Destruction of the immorality. The function. The wholesome mind appear in our mind. There's no negative mental stage. So destroying the negative mental state, killing, to want to kill, want to steal, want to telling lie. So destruction, destroying these bad deed is a function of the wholesome mind. And manifestation is purity. Yeah, we experience the wholesome consciousness arises within us, and we feel like this purity, our mind purity. There's no impurity in our mind, isn't it? Yeah. So this is a manifestation of the wholesome mind, is the purity. Yeah. And then proximate cause. Proximate cause a wise attention. Yeah. Wise attention means yoniso manasikara. Yeah. Yoniso manasikara is a very close cause to arise the wholesome mind. Isn't it? Yeah. Yoniso manasikara is the opposite. Unwholesome, to arise unwholesome mind. And then the other way is by being opposed to the false. This means a faultlessness. Faultlessness or faultless thing. And then from the properties of purity. Then here the function. Here function is the cakkhu rasa. So function is two kind. So here cakkhu rasa. Cakkhu meaning is the destroying unwholesome deed. This is a cakkhu rasa, taste. And this another way is a function is the sampaṭi rasa. The sampaṭi rasa is result. The result is a properties of purity. Yeah. Properties of purity is a sampaṭi rasa. If you appear in our mind, the wholesome mind appear in our body feel the purity, properties of the purity. Yeah. This is a sampaṭi rasa. The previous one, this one is a cakkhu rasa. To understand cakkhu rasa. Cakkhu is a distressing cakkhu, distressing taste. And the manifestation, here manifestation is a desirable result in the mood of the effect. Phala-paccupatthana. Here phala-paccupatthana. So manifestation, two kind of manifestation. Phala-paccupatthana and paccupatthana. So two kind. This one is phala-paccupatthana. Phala-paccupatthana is a result, effect. Mood of the effect is the desirable result. Yeah. The wholesome mind appear, desirable results appear in our body and mind. And then the proximate cause safe, wise attention. Proximate cause is safe, wise attention. The wise attention to arise a wholesome deed, wise attention is very important. Without wise attention, wholesome mind cannot arise. Yeah? Understand? Yeah, mentioned two, because of the two kind of the sampaṭi rasa, then the cakkhu rasa. So that's why the wholesome dynamic consciousness mentioned like this. Two different way. This way and the other way. Yeah. Okay, so we stop here. Huh? Let's stop here. Okay. So before stopping the Abhidhamma lecture, we wish our Buddha teachings stay longer and longer in the universe. The more Buddha teachings stay longer and longer, all living beings get the benefit more and more. So, saying Buddha Sasana, Chijan Data 2 and 3 times, please. Buddha Sasana, Chijan Data 2. Buddha Sasana, Chijan Data 2. Buddha Sasana, Chijan Data 2. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.